Hello guys and welcome to the War Thunder Marketplace. This is a platform where uh, War Thunder content creators have the ability to sell their creations that they've put up on War Thunder Live. Uh, it has to be noted though that some Gaijin employee picks out at random what camouflages will be added here. Um, these will be visible as custom camouflages in the War Thunder game in real matches. So it will be a way to distinguish yourself from others who don't pay a lot of money to look special. Anyways, here you can, or I'll just start this way. There are several ways to getting your hands on camouflages. The first one is buying a box, and here you can see all of the available camouflages and also a scrubby decal, and you do not wish to get this one because it sells for really cheap. The lowest right now is 0.75 and the keys cost two and a half Gaijin coins. And one Gaijin coin costs roughly 0.81 euro cents, and it's like converting any currency except you can't really convert it back as of yet. And to make matters even worse, you can only buy whole Gaijin coins. It will not even accept a comma or a period here in the amounts you want to buy. So you have to buy whole integer numbers. And you can't even set, I want to pay 1 euro. You have to buy a full Gaijin coin. And the money that is left over is just stuck forever, which really sucks. And this is your Gaijin wallet, and you have to refill it or replenish it, and there are several ways of doing so. You can pick and choose exactly how much you want. I've noticed that this PayPal button is broken. Instead, you can go to more options and choose PayPal in a later stage. So, how do you actually acquire these skins or camouflages? Well, the first way was buying a box and buying a key. When you buy items in the store, it's not actually like you usually buy items in the store. Instead, it is an auction, and the person with a bid that meets the seller's price gets the item. I doubt that the keys will change in price, but if they do, or if you think they do, or they will, then you can place a bid that is lower than the actual selling price. Here you can see a list of people who have entered bids that are lower than the selling price. Since Gaijin is the one selling these keys, I don't think the price will change, but who knows. And if the price does change, then I'm not sure if the people in the list will pay the price that they've entered or the price that Gaijin is charging. So now that we have a key, we can go to our inventory and see that we have a box that we can open, or actually two boxes. And if we go to the game, we can see a camouflage which I have available but not unlocked, so I'm just previewing it so far. If the items don't show up in your inventory, then you need to open the browser and close it or do something that in War Thunder so that your inventory updates. You can do that by going to the online store in game or opening a wiki page of a vehicle or something. So let's open a box and see what we get. And it's a camouflage for the T-54, a vehicle which I own. So this might actually be something I use. And let's preview it. It does take a while for the skin to load in. And as you can see, it is very similar to the regular forest camouflage, and it's just got a few numbers on the side. So I might actually put this up for sale. Another way of acquiring these camouflages is by finding one that looks interesting, and you can look from these images which ones are available. Some sell for real cheap if we order by price. The cheapest one is the Type 60 ATM, and it sells for 2 Gaijin coins. And since the key sells for 250, this guy actually makes a net loss from selling. But if he doesn't own the vehicle, then there's not much he can do. And what you do is click buy, and you either pay the full amount that someone is selling for, or you put a lower price, such as 1. And whenever a seller comes up and sees what you're willing to pay, and they see that, they can then try to sell it and set the price to 1. And if you're the first one to have made the bid of 1, then you get the skin. Maybe kind of complicated, but that's at least the best I can describe it. So once you have acquired some skins, I have a few. I have gotten some through these boxes, and I have gotten some through paying for them upfront. This is for a vehicle I don't own, so there's no reason for me to keep it. And here you can see that the highest bid is 1.19, and the lowest someone is willing to sell for is 3.0. If you put it at 3.0, you will make more or less your money back, if that even. In order to make a profit, you need to charge, say, 350 or something. And down here you can see the history. I'm not sure how accurate this is, if this is the amount that people have been willing to sell for, or if this is what they have actually sold for. So earlier today or tonight, you can see that someone sold for 388. The cheapest was at 0.56, and the highest was at 7.75. I think I will put mine up for 4 of these Gaijin coins. It is a kind of cool camo, and it is for a high tier tank, and I think someone might be interested in buying it. Hold on, did I click buy? I meant to click sell. Here of course you can see that Gaijin charges a fee. So in order to make your money back, you need to put it at like 3 at least. 4,4. comma, for period. Okay. So here you can see my offer at 4. And if someone is interested in buying it for that amount, then they will get my camouflage. How do you do if you see something such as the J2M2? This looks kind of cool, but I don't think I get enough information from this image. Then what do I do? There isn't really a way to get more images of it from this site. Instead, you have to go to Worth and Alive, Camouflages, and use this new search functionality. Go to Japan, type aircraft, class fighter, and then scroll down to J2M2, and once the images load, then maybe you'll recognize it. Here we have it, and now we can see more images. And if I think it looks decent, then I can put a bid, or if not, then I carry on. In the tab My Orders, you can see your current the current items you're selling, the current items you're wanting to buy, and the order history. You can see I've tried a few things, and I bought this one the last time I tried. I've already tried to record this, but it didn't pick up my microphone, so I'm doing this again. Yeah, the page isn't very fleshed out, and it's not very intuitive, and it's not very user-friendly. Hopefully, it will eventually become more user-friendly. Before you buy anything, I suggest, especially before you buy these boxes, since you can get anything out of them, I highly suggest you look through and try to find camouflage you're interested in. Put up an offer or buy for the lowest selling, and that will probably be cheaper than getting a key. Buying keys just means that you're taking a risk, and you then have to sell to have a chance to make your money back. So I would highly recommend only buying these camouflages that people have already acquired. I hope you have learned something new today, and I hope you have enjoyed, and hopefully I'll see you next time. Bye.